Between Sundays podcast. Making the Other 6 Days Count. Hosted by Francis.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're really digging into what makes a great event MC tick. What sets them apart.
Right.
We've got some great insights here. A lot compiled by Francis Weramu, and our mission for you is to pull out the key stuff. We'll kick off with what we're calling the top 3 essentials, sort of the foundation for any really good MC. Okay, let's unpack this.
And what's fascinating, I think, is that these aren't just, simple how-to points for hosting.
Yeah.
The sources really stress that this is about elevating the whole event, taking it from just a schedule to something, memorable.
Oh, okay.
So the MC's impact goes way beyond just moving things along.
That makes sense. That's the core idea. So let's dive into that first essential then. Engage your audience.
Always crucial.
Right. We know it's vital, but Francis's notes really hammer home the high energy needed and making people feel genuinely seen.
Yeah, everyone in the room.
Exactly. Creating that immediate connection. Maybe it's humor, maybe asking questions, or just that light banter that kind of brings everyone together. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Precisely. And that engagement, it's not just fluff, is it? It's building a real connection.
Right.
When the audience feels involved, they become active participants.
Yeah.
It just changes the whole energy, makes it dynamic, not passive.
Okay, but engagement's one piece. The second essential is timing is everything.
Oh, absolutely critical.
Sounds simple, maybe, but sticking to the schedule, making those transitions smooth between speakers or segments, that's where you see the real pro.
Yeah, like a bad DJ transition, it just jars everything.
Exactly.
Kills the vibe.
And if you think bigger picture, that timing, that precision, it's like the events engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps things flowing professionally, avoids those, awkward dead spots where the energy just dies.
Yeah, you lose people then.
And it tells the audience, hey, you're in good hands here. It keeps the momentum up.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
And number 3, be prepared.
The big one. This covers knowing your script inside out, really getting the events flow, maybe even checking out the venue beforehand.
Definitely recommend that. Visualize this space.
And of course, testing the tech, especially the microphone.
The research is super clear here. Preparation, that's where the confidence comes from.
Right.
And that confidence, it's not just for the MC. It radiates.
Yeah.
The audience feels it, makes them feel secure, like, okay, this is going to be good.
Because you focus on performing, not worrying.
Exactly.
Okay, so those are the core 3. Let's shift now maybe into some bonus pro tips for that extra polish.
Good idea. Let's add some layers.
First one, know your audience. Seems obvious, but you wouldn't use the same style for a corporate event as a youth rally.
Yeah, definitely not. It's about adapting your tone, your content.
So no TikTok references at the business conference.
Probably not, no. This really gets at that skill of reading the room.
Right.
Being adaptable like that is just key to actually connecting. It shows you respect who you're talking to, makes the message land.
And what about when things inevitably go a bit sideways? That brings up handle surprises gracefully.
Ah, yes. Because things do go wrong sometimes, despite all the prep.
A mic fails, a speaker's late.
Yeah, and how you react. That really defines your professionalism right there.
So composure is key.
Totally. The sources repeat this. A composed MC is a professional MC. It kind of begs the question for you listening, right? How do you develop that grace under pressure?
Good question. Maybe having a few backup lines ready? Or just knowing when to take a calm breath.
That pause can be powerful. Next up.
Practice microphone etiquette. Simple, maybe, but important. Holding it right, avoiding too many ums or C's, speaking naturally.
It sounds small, but speaking naturally is huge. It feels more like a conversation, even with a big crowd.
It makes it more relatable.
Yeah, much more personal. Avoids that stilted, I'm reading this feel.
Okay, one more bonus tip. Stay organized.
Back to basics almost.
Yeah, keep your notes or cue cards neat, easy to grab. And backups. Always have backups.
Like a printed schedule, maybe a spare battery for the mic.
Exactly. Little things that save you.
And this really just pulls everything together, reinforces that main message we saw in the source material. Great MCs don't just host, they elevate.
Right.
All these tips, the essentials, the pro tips, they all feed into that, turning a standard event into something genuinely impactful.
So, wrapping this up for you,
Mm.
What does it all mean? Is being a great MC just about ticking off these boxes, mastering these tips? Or is there maybe more to it, like a deeper artistry in crafting that experience, that ability to connect and improvise, especially when things don't go exactly to plan?
That's a great question to ponder. And maybe think about how these ideas apply beyond just emceeing.
How so?
Well, the core principles, right? Preparation, connecting with your audience, handling the unexpected with grace. That's valuable anywhere you need to lead or present or just communicate effectively.
Sure.
It really shows how knowledge, when you understand it and actually use it, becomes this incredibly powerful tool for making a real impact. Something to think about.
Between Sundays podcast. Making the Other 6 Days Count. Hosted by Francis.